Welcome to this new episode of Lucky Last. What if the most powerful thing you could do right now for your dream is not to post more, network more, or seek validation, but to disappear, to go quiet, to do the work no one sees, to stop living for likes and start living for belief, your belief? I was struck by this idea recently. What you build in private becomes what people respect in public. The most powerful thing you can do right now is to disappear, not forever, not in a dramatic way, but disappear from the noise. Stop performing for approval. Stop posting every idea before it's ready. Start valuing what you believe. Because here's the truth. What you build in private becomes what people respect in public. The late nights, when no one is watching, that's the work that will make you impossible to deny. Think about it. Athletes don't get medals when they wake up at 5 a.m. Entrepreneurs don't get celebrated for the years they spent before anyone knew their name. And I'll be honest with you, I've been there. I've worried about what people might think, whether I'm good enough, but every time I've stepped back, trust my own voice, the results have been louder than anything I could have said in the moment. So today I want to talk about this idea of disappearing, of building without an audience, of learning to trust your own belief more than the opinions of others. Because when you stop chasing validation and you start building conviction, you come back unstoppable. For a while, I was chasing the likes. I was chasing the views. Everyone does. Every time I posted something, I'd refresh the screen waiting for the numbers to tell me if I was good enough. But here's what I realized. Views don't always equal values. Likes don't equal loyalty. And not every person watching you is rooting for you. When you let these numbers define your worth, you give them the power to decide your future. So I had to flip it. I stopped chasing the matrix. I started focusing on people who actually care. People who message me after an episode to tell them that it changed their perspective. Because it genuinely makes a difference. That's who I am here for. I'm not here for the critics or the ones scrolling for entertainment. I'm here for the ambitious women who are dreaming big, want real conversation that help them stop playing small. It changed everything. I started creating from a place of belief, not for fear. You don't need thousands of likes to make an impact. You just need the right people listening, the ones who you are ready for, and the one who have something important to say to you. So let's break this idea of disappearing down into 4 truths, 4 shifts that will completely change the way you build your dreams. Number 1, silence is strategy. We live in a world that tells us we have to share everything, every step, every thought, every new idea. But the best ideas, they need incubation. They need time in the dark before they get shine in the light. Just like a seed, if you dig it up every day to show people, it will never grow. So stop rushing to post everything before it's ready. Protect the silence because that's where your best work matures. Number 2, work without witnesses. The real transformation happens when no one is clapping. Think about an athlete. They don't win gold medals when they are training. They win because of hidden reps. That's what separates the ones we dream for, the ones who deliver. So if you are doing the work and no one notices, that's good. That's exactly where the magic is happening. Don't give up. 3, belief is greater than approval. We've all been conditioned to crave views, applause, comments. But if you focus your work on applause, you will be chasing forever. But self-belief, that's unshakable. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you don't need the crowd's validation to keep moving. In fact, your conviction becomes magnetic because people start believing in you. And number 4, come back stronger. When you take a season to disappear and do the work, people may forget about you for a while. That's okay. When you return, you won't have to convince anyone. You will be impossible to deny because your action will speak louder than your words. People don't argue with evidence. They don't doubt the person who shows up transformed, stronger, sharper, clearer. That's the power of building in private. You become unstoppable. So if you are in this season right now where you feel invisible, remember, invisibility might just be your greatest advantage because silence, unseen work, that's how you build something that will last. Now, you want to know, how do you actually practice disappearing? How do you step into this idea of building in private? Here are 3 simple but powerful steps that can help. Step 1, set seasons of private creation versus public sharing. Decide when you are building in silence and when you are putting your word out into the world. Protect these private seasons. They are for growth, experimentation, and refining your ideas. Think of it like a training before a game. The more you practice without an audience, the stronger your performance will be when it's time to show up. Step 2, journal what you truly believe before posting what you think people want to hear. Before you hit share, ask yourself, is this coming from me or from the expectation of others? Writing down your thoughts and conviction helps you stay aligned with your values and vision. Step 3, reduce proof seeking. Stop waiting for validation. The work itself is your proof. Take action for the people who are ready for it, and more importantly, for yourself. Freedom will bring creativity, confidence, and progress like nothing else. So if you want to disappear to build, start small, protect your time, your private life, take action without applause. The result will follow and they will be stronger because they are built in the quiet. So here's the truth that I want you to walk away today. Disappearing is not hiding, is building. These moments are the foundation for everything. When you act from belief instead of applause, when you stop looking for proof and start trusting yourself, you step into a power that's unstoppable. Your work, your growth, your voice, they don't need validation to matter. They just need you showing up consistently, even when no one is watching. So disappear, build, believe, and then watch how your quiet work transforms into results that speak for themselves. And if this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend who needs to hear it. Don't forget to like and make sure to follow me on YouTube for more episodes and behind the scenes. And I will see you next week. Thank you, and let's keep building together. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Lucky Last. If you enjoyed today's conversation, remember to subscribe or follow me on your favorite podcast platform. And if you are more of a visual learner, you can catch the video version of this episode on my YouTube channel. Just search for Lucky Last and hit subscribe to never miss an episode. As always, your support means the world to me. So until next time, keep chasing your dreams and embracing those lucky last chances. See you soon.